We are going to make a video right now. And me and you. Okay? Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Well, good morning. It is finally a day to where I can start the project of the C10. And just about last weekend or the weekend prior, I ended up going to this dude named Josh's house, and he had like a long bed C10 he was partying out, and I ended up picking up a few parts. So the first thing that is wrong with my truck that I can't stand is this right here. This is from the previous owner, their bad attempt of fixing a dent, and you can see how far back it's pushed from the gap here. So instead of me trying to work this and weld it and do all this shit, these things are so fucking cheap and you can find them online. I spent 50 bucks on this Fender. What's up, buddy?
You hear that?
Yeah, sirens.
Yeah.
I spent 50 bucks on this Fender. There's no dents other than there's this little guy right here. That's not going to take anything for me just to fill it in, sand it down, fill it in with a little bit of Bondo. That, or I can see if I can't get the dolly and hammer in there and tap that out. I still need to Bondo it though. I'm gonna wash this off real good. So that's one part that I got. I got these mirrors with all the hardware because you know, they're in pretty decent shape. One of the mirrors has a crack. This one right here, but you can barely see it. There's like this little chip, which is no big deal. They used to have these on here. I can't stand these. The thing that pisses me off is there's holes there now. So, yep, I got rid of these. I don't like these things. I do on like a Nova. I had them on my Nova, but on a pickup truck, I just think these look a lot better. So I got a set of drip rails. I don't know. In my opinion, I think these trucks looked better with the drip rails installed. There's those. I used to have these tail lights. These pieces of shit. I can't stand these things. These things are ugly. They're Euro style. They're supposed to go on Euro cars. This is a GM American-made truck. Fuck these. So I bought these tail lights from him. They were a little faded, so I sanded them down real good with 1000 grit, cleaned them up with alcohol, and sprayed a coat of clear on them. They look brand new, but those are getting replaced anyways. Those are just temporary, just to get me around. I'm gonna put the sequential tail lights in. Those are going in. And then my truck doesn't have inner fender wells, so I went ahead and got these inner fender wells from him. They're real dirty. I need to clean them up. It has the stock floor jack, which is nice. It's a nice little touch. And I gotta clean these up, and then I'm gonna install them. All right, so I just got done scrubbing these. I had some I don't have any degreaser, but this is grill oven cleaner. It says cleans and degreases. Tough on grease. I would say so, because I mean, all the fucking grease just came right off. I sprayed it with water, and then I soaked it with that grease, and then I took that little brush right there and I scrubbed it, and I scrubbed the jack, checking to make sure that bottle stays full, because if it's so, I'm going to use that bottle. If it's cracked, I can't use it. But I'm going to let these dry. I mean, these aren't painted. This is just water. But that kind of gives you an idea of what this is going to look like after it's painted. It's going to look fucking badass, dude. A high gloss finish inside that truck. Whew, it's going to look good. But a lot of people, they forget about the underside. So I'm going to make sure I clean up the underside too right now before it dries. Okay, so here's the fender. Cleaned up as much as I could get it anyways. Rubbed it down with some alcohol. Kind of scuffed it up a little bit. Now I'm about to hit it with this Krillon. I don't even know how to say it. Color Master Gloss Black. And then I got some clear coat we're going to hit on top of it when we're done. And just to protect it so it'll last longer. Let's see what it looks like afterwards. Okay, so what we got is the bottom. I went ahead and cleaned those up real nice and gave them a couple of shots of the gloss black. Alright, and these are the top. And this is 2 or 3 coats of black with 2 coats of clear. I made sure to tape this off. I kind of like the original look of that. We're going to pull that fender off. And we're going to install those fender wells right inside this. We got to take this battery box out. I'm going to clean this up real good. I got another one. I think it's in better condition than this one. So, yeah, we're going to pull this battery box out and replace it. I got another one. Yeah, this one's in much better condition. I'm going to go ahead and clean this up too. Real nice, and paint it. Put it on the truck. Okay, so we went ahead and cleaned up that battery box. Made it look almost new. And there's the old fender. There's the replacement fender. It's 100% better. Like, okay, well, obviously not 100% better, because 100% would be a brand new fender, but it's pretty damn close. That's what it looks like without the fender well, and that's what it looks like with. And I just think it looks so much cleaner when you have the fender well. I was able to fit this fender well because I took the fender off, so I was able to put the fender well in and then put the fender on, but I can't do that because it's lowered and I got to take the wheel off to put the fender well in. And then I could put the fender well, and then I'm going to go ahead and finish painting that, or actually paint that to where it looks brand new. And I went ahead and rattle canned some of the interior here, the back firewall, made it look at least decent. This part of the fender here, and the part of the inner fender wall there. Just kind of clean it up a little bit. Well, the accomplishment for today has been installing the bumper back, and the Chevy trait. Either way. Alright, putting that fender on. And then we have officially installed the fender wells on the inside. Just looks a lot better not seeing the tires with the jack. The jack has been cleaned and resurfaced and painted. And we got the original bottle, the original battery rack. It's nice and tight, it's not going anywhere. And this thing is nice, it's beautiful underneath this hood. I'm proud of this. The hood's going to be replaced. I have a light license plate light that's out, but this is going to go in it instead. I think it's going to go right underneath there, and it's going to look real nice. Alright, now we got that new license plate light installed. Damn, it's so bright. Ain't no cop gonna pull me over saying I ain't got no light on my license plate. And that shit looks slick too. You can barely even you can't even see it. Not until you get way down here. Then you can see it. That's perfect. This is like a bed. This is supposed to be for a bed, like up top there. You're supposed to put it up there. I fucking drilled it in and put it down there, and it looks a lot better. Yeah.